Hey, Mr. Tony, it's nice to finally see you. Put a face with the name.
Same. Finally meet you, Des. My assistant gave me a lot of information on you. Then when you sent me the thing, I was like, might as well take a gander and see. Since I'm looking in your area for specific like client, customer, not really customer, but somebody who can really just help me do what I can do best.
Right, I've heard a lot about you. Your assistant, they told me a lot of good information about you. He told me that you went to Wisconsin. Is that right?
Yeah.
University of Wisconsin. How was it there?
It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. After I graduated, I went to work for a storming accounting firm for 11 years
Mhm.
now.
Wow.
I'm here. I'm newly in the industry, but I'm here. I'm just ready to get at it.
Well, I must ask, did you get to see any of Melvin Gordon in college?
Melvin. I actually did not. I actually graduated the year before he came to campus, but as an alumni, when I was living through the hype after you just graduated from there, it feels so amazing. It
I
feels
bet.
amazing.
I can only imagine. That's how I was when I graduated from Kennesaw. But to respect both of our times, I know you're a busy man, and I kind of, you know, let's just get on down to it. As I said before, my name is Desmond Singletary. I attended Kennesaw State University, recently graduate. I've been working at Gartner for the past 6 months. At Gartner, we have a product called the EXP. The EXP is equipped with CIO partnerships, research development, and cost optimization. Those are the three main things that the EXP focuses on. Does that sound like something that could help you and your company become more profitable in any form or fashion?
I'm not gonna say necessarily I do, but if anyone can really just help, help my team
Mhm.
develop, because as the IT part, we really take in account for what we do and how we do it, and
Right.
my four managers below me to really understand and get it down pat, let them know the stats, guidelines, whatever they need to know to really help them know and get it down pat to help our associates be better.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. Well, do you mind if I ask a couple of questions about your company just to more understand your organization?
Yeah, no problem. Let me just
How many employees? I know you say you have four direct reports. How many employees would you say you have total?
total. I say within the whole company, probably 1,212 employees.
Yeah, because y'all have more than one branch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, we focus. I'm more focusing on the IT portion of it. We have a CEO, CFO, COO, and they all control different parts, and really
Okay.
make sure we're all going in that one direction.
So, what would you say a regular day in the office is like for you? Just like with you being the new CIO, what would a regular day in the office be like for you?
Regular day in the office, really coming in, hitting everything on cylinders.
Mm.
Really, it's newly for me. It's a new position since, as I said before, been but I'm seasoned in a way of IT, but in this role it's kind of different. So for me, day to day, I'm really trying to help control four aspects, but not really go in depth with. Kind of hard from how I used to be as a manager. As a manager, it kind of is a different perspective, but as it's getting on, it's coming better. Really getting to know other people,
Right.
CEOs, CFOs, COOs. Really,
Right. Sounds kind of like our CIO partnerships could kind of potentially be a help for you, getting to meet more people who's had to make that same transition as you.
yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I'm seasoned, but it's only been 11 years, and it's not in this exact position.
Yeah,
So
you're in a new department.
yeah.
What would you say some of the challenges are that your company faces? Some challenges that when you go home at night, they kind of keep you up. You're just stretching your head like, we kind of got to get this done, you know?
How's how the IT like we've been decent. Like we've been,
Mm-hmm.
of course, the company had a revenue of 1.4 billion last year. I feel like we can do better. Like we need to just hone in on developing our skills, getting things down packed, not perfect, but as much as we can, and really limiting the mistakes so we can get better and get on time with everything exact.
Right, right. Understanding. So, what's some of the goals that you have for this year?
Goals, really cut costs from last year, from just on the front end 200,000
Mm-hmm.
just as an initial, and it's like for the program, is 200,000 really worth it for what we're having to offer? Even though we made 1.4 billion, it's kind of like
You can cut those costs down.
yeah, and also really just we need to ramping up projects quickly, really just getting things done and really knowing how to do them.
Gotcha. Well, what would you say if here at Gartner we have the EXP? It possibly could be a help to you in your situation.
I would love to learn, honestly. I just really need some different perspectives and really just learn from it.
Okay, well, if you can pull up the presentation that I sent you earlier, I'll just walk you through it right quick, give you more details on some of the offerings and the capabilities of the EXP.
All right.
Just let me know when you got it pulled up.
There we go. I got to pull it up.
Okay, so as you can see, the first slide, as I said, it's the Gartner EXP. The second one is we're going to talk about the research. The research has 135,000 research documents across 1,375 topics covering all aspects of IT, in-depth vertical coverage in 9 industries, also targeted to specific IT role, key initiatives, and purchasing decisions.
Wait. Oh.
Mhm.
Since you went on the side, I've heard helping. So we're putting in a college internship program.
Mhm.
We just helping with really just researching on certain parts of comparison of costs and staffing. So could your research really just help benefit our college interns? And really, is there like a way y'all can come in and like really show them how to do it? Cause
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. After the purchase, we have a crew which we send out and they show you guys exactly how you can run the products. And if you have your interns there, it's pretty easy to catch up on and learn how to do.
okay.
Then with the cost optimization, it's the world's largest of IT spending and staffing metrics to baseline spending and adjust for optimized spending and staffing model. Also, it has vendor contract reviews, so that could help with saving money on the vendor contract reviews.
Okay. All right.
And the executive partnerships. We have over 6,000 executive partners, which will be at your access. You get to partner with an expert in the office of the CIO. So, as I said before, I'm sure you can find a CIO since we have over 6,000 of them who's went from the IT department to being a CIO, and they can tell you some advice on how to make that transition more smooth than it already is.
Gotcha. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. I see I really like how it's really helping me because executive partnerships 6,000, but it's still kind of like 6,000 away. Like if I'm traveling on business in another country, is it 6,000 nationwide, 6,000 plus worldwide? Like where we get in geographic?
The EXP is worldwide. Worldwide. We have businesses all across the world. We do business all across the world.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
After that presentation, do you think you would be interested in making an investment in the EXP?
Um, yes, but still, as I said before, the 200,000 in cost from initial cost. Like, how much would it be for initial cost for me to have a direct report and my four managers each alone to have their own? They're not C-levels though, but they're just managers. I just feel like they should have a direct report.
Okay, well, for you yourself, that'll be 50,000, and you say you have 4 direct reports.
Yeah.
Well, one direct report is 15, so 15,000 times 4, that'll get you 60,000. You're looking at a total cost of 110,000. But if it's not too personal by me asking this, what did you pay for something like this last year?
Yeah, as I said, it was really all in all. It was probably like I say because eventually added on two additional C-levels, and that's when it jumped up to probably 275,000.
Okay. But were you pleased with the work that you had?
It could have been better. It could have been better just for the simple fact that sometimes they really didn't handle us with care. I feel like also another thing that I feel like is going to be hard for us to really make this deal is if my security information and my information isn't safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can promise you one thing. Here at Gartner, we do have that family type environment. So we'll be with you every step of the way. You need a call, we give you a phone call. And of course, I can tell that you see the savings. Like if you sign up with us today, it'll only cost you 110,000 versus last year, you say you spent 275,000. And that's already reducing costs right there.
That's reducing costs for probably about 2 years. Is there any increase on after year one?
Yeah, yeah. There's a increase. The CIO partnership stays the same, but there's an increase on the direct reports after that. Yeah.
Okay. It isn't over like 5% though, is it?
Nah,
Okay.
nah, it's not.
All right, just making sure, because last year they made us do like they made us really gave us a 10% increase after year one, and it was just really,
Wow.
yeah.
Sheesh. Nah, it's not.
But honestly, really taking it into account. Taking it into account. I mean, there's other people out there, so I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I mean, with Gartner, it's only a 3% increase. Only 3%.
Okay, all right, that's good to know. That's pretty low. It's honestly one of the lowest I've ever heard so
Yeah.
far.
And if you decide to add on a C-level, it's only an extra 10,000.
That's not bad. In 20,000 added on, it's only 130,000. I'm still saving less, and wow, that's really
Yeah.
That's actually good. Thank you.
Yeah. So after the presentation, after me going in depth with some of the products that we have, do you think there's any reason that we couldn't do business and get you to come on make an investment with the Gartner team?
See, Gartner sounds like an amazing company.
Mm-hmm.
It's tremendous, but I mean, it's like you're young. You 6 months. I'm seasoned. I've been in this business 11 years. 6 months, like, tell me, like,
I understand that. I can understand that, but honestly, I have a customer base who I've worked with in the past, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to give you a testimonial. Also, I've been through the in-depth training, and my managers they'll also co-sign for me and say that I'm ready for real world business. Also, I can email you the numbers of some of my past clients and let you hear a client's perspective. Because of course, you hearing it out of my mouth. Of course, I'm gonna say good things about me, but hearing it from another customer maybe can give you a better insight.
Okay,
Does that help answer your question?
that does. So the last question I have: if I do sign, how fast can y'all get in here, help me, and really help me hone my skills of talking to other people that's gonna hurry up and come in and help us get everything down packed and get us ready to go?
Well, whenever we start the investment process, I'll contact my crew, and we'll send a crew out to your company, and they'll walk you through how to work the product. Also, show the rest of your team. I know you said that you had some interns, some college students, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you can have those. You can have them sit in the meetings, and they can also learn how to work the products. It's a fairly easy process. But if it's something that you've never done with, it can be complicated to learn. But once learned, it's smooth.
Okay. Thank
Does
you.
that answer your question?
Actually, that does. That does. That honestly makes me happy.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Tony. So I guess I'll send you those numbers of my past clients. That way you can call them and ask them any questions, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon, Mr. Tony.
Yeah,
I'll send you over the invoice for the sale too.
but it's like still, I mean, really, it's like executive, everything. My bad. Just one last question. Really,
No
just
problem. No problem.
um, as you do know, I mean, like, what will can is there any way like we can also possibly save cost on researching?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Researching. That's one of the three. That's one of the three main points that we hit with the research. The way that you'll save costs is because we save on the vendor contracts, and you have a lot of vendor contracts with the
Yeah, we do have a lot of.
research. Yeah, it'll help save some money there.
Well, to be honest, after everything I heard, I'm ready to do business. Honestly, uh,
Sounds good.
as you said before, sending me over the invoice. You can send it to my assistant so she can relay it to me, and I can sign the papers, get the documents to you, and everything.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Nice to do business with you, Mr. Tony. I'll be hearing from you very soon.
Great. Like to hear. Roll here. Be safe.
All right, same to you.